we go. We want to go ahead and get that fire going. There we are. Looks like trash, but it'll be alright. We're gonna get that fire going. And while we do, we still have to go ahead and prepare the chicken. And we'll get that squared away. That'll be the easiest part. I do apologize for still sounding like I do, but I'm still trying to get over being sick. And that's why I wanted a little bit of fire. It just puts me in a better state of mind to have myself a little bit of barbecue going. And I am certain there are people that can relate to that. You got a barbecue going, getting your fire started, you're setting everything up, and it's relaxing. And it is just good for your own mental health right there. Set yourself up a nice little fire, get it burning, get everything hot and ready. Make sure you've got your meat seasoned, marinated, and bring it on out and relax on a cool fire and enjoy it. There's really nothing wrong with that. But while I am trying to get it going a good bit more, got to give it a little air sometimes. Let it go ahead and get itself right. It may take a minute or two, and that's okay. There ain't no rush. As long as we get it going good, that's the end of the bag of charcoal. Figure we'll just plop the whole thing in there. And less waste. Because I have learned that our recyclers don't actually recycle. And that kind of sucks. But, you do what you got to. So, you just go ahead and get it going. Make sure you got a good fire ready. And while that is getting going, we can see right on back there, my banana tree is doing a good job right now. The Thai basil looking pretty nice. This is the tomato. It is the saddest tomato plant you will ever see in your life. At least for me. We got some Brussels sprouts going right there. The turmeric is absolutely going off. And I'm going to end up with like 10 pounds of that stuff. So, I'll find a way to put it somewhere. So, I did defeat the chili thrips as far as the hibiscus goes. And so, I'll be able to collect flowers there again, which makes me happy. And it makes me more tea. Brussels sprouts, they're moving right along. I can't even tell you what I planted right there. But there's something. I had to move those Brussels sprouts away from where they were. Because they were not doing so well. There is, of course, more of the cranberry hibiscus. That's going along. But I have already taken a number of clips away from it. And those clips are now in regular ground. And, of course, always everyone's favorite. Hey, Freddy. Want to say hi? Giving kisses? Oh, genuine Freddy kisses on that one. Good boy. Good boy. You looking for treats, boy? I know. You saw that I got the fire going. So Freddy knows he's going to have himself a snack later on. We're just cooking up a little bit of chicken. And that is almost defrosted, but still, I gotta give it a little more time. But Freddie loves it, and so he will definitely be hanging around. And I'm cooking the chicken because I am not feeling well, so my voice doesn't sound the same as what everyone is normally used to. But that's okay. That'll be fine. Ah, and we'll get there. We will get there. It's just gonna take a while. So while I have the grill getting hot, just gonna hang out with Freddy for a moment because the chicken's not quite ready, and then I don't want to put it on the grill until it's just at the right time. Sorry for my pinky, but I cut that one, and so I can't fold it. Anyhow, so yeah, it's been a minute since I was able to do a live because I've been sick as a dog, and I'm sure people who have heard me before already can tell, and we're just trying to get through it. But I still gotta work. I still gotta pay the bills. So it's like one of those things where you don't want to get anybody else sick, but at the same time, you gotta power through. And because the bills, they don't care if you're sick. I wish they did. It'd be like sick time on a bill. Give me an extra week. But it doesn't work that way. So, we are going to be doing a little bit of barbecue tonight, and I was wondering if anyone watching has a particular way that they like to do their barbecue, because I have not made a sauce yet. Now, normally, I don't make a sauce until the meat's like halfway done. We're doing chicken tonight. We're going to do a couple chicken quarters. And Mr. Freddy will be super happy when he gets his piece. But he's not getting a piece that's covered in seasoning. I did that one time only. And trust me, it involved the wet vacuum and my carpet. And that was not a good call. That was a bad call on my part. His mouth was happy. The rest of him was not. So, if anyone has their own barbecue recipes they like, go ahead, share it. We'll be happy to talk about it, and I will decide which way I'm going on this one, because I have not yet. And so, let me check that fire and make sure the barbecue is still heating up good. And as we go through the process, of course, I'll be showing you a bit of the garden and everything else that's going on. Because I have to. I have been taking care of this garden of mine, my little bucket garden, for about 3 years now. And I'm kind of proud of it. Because normally, things are going pretty good. But when I'm sick and it just happens to be like at the wrong moment, it sucks. Because I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. I just want to stay in bed. I just want to get better. I just want to rest. Everybody understands that. I think we all feel the same way. But that also means everything has to deal with the elements as they are. And this is a little shot of the Florida sky right now. It has rained every single day for, I believe, the last 3 weeks. There we go. Just got to give it a little bit of life and then clean the ash off everything. So, yeah. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of barbecue. Freddy's going to come out, but I don't bring Freddy out while the fire's piping hot. Because Freddy is an orange cat. And, you can't trust him. You never know what's going to happen. So anyway, this is the banana tree. Every time I show it to you guys, it's bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's amazing because eventually I will have my own bananas from the safety of my own back door, which is great. I just wish it was going along even faster than it is. But it'll be fine. Eventually, I'll be able to just walk outside, grab banana, go back inside, and it all will be well in the universe. Maybe not the whole universe, but at least my little section of it. Alright. So, we got the fire going. There we go. A little bit of air, a little bit of oxygen, and it's getting more than me. Trust me on that. Being sick sucks. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. We're gonna get that burning up pretty good. And we're going to get it burning up pretty good because we want to have a nice place to put our chicken quarters down. And then from there, I am wondering if I take some of the bones and just make a chicken stock. And I've already got a bone broth, so I mean, homemade chicken noodle soup while I'm sick? Yeah, sure. All damn day. Can't go wrong. Chicken noodle soup and a little bit of grilled chicken. We'll be doing alright. Just gotta make sure I get some veggies in there. And I will. But we're just moving this part along. And that's why I'm blowing on it. I know it looks like it's snowing momentarily. But it's Florida. Don't you worry about that. Snow, Florida, they don't get along so well. I mean, be neat if they did. I do like snow. I miss snow. I haven't seen snow in like 5 years now. But, what do you do? So, alright, that's going to light up that side, and that's perfect. Because we've already got the center and the back going. So since we already have the center and the back going, that means it's time to go ahead, say goodbye to the garden and the fire for a second while we go ahead and grab the chicken. Freddy, you don't look like a chicken. I know you're not a chicken. But I know you will be intensely interested. See, I didn't even move that far yet. But Freddy is going to follow me around because he wants to know what's going on with the chicken that's in the sink. Because as far as Freddy is concerned, that is his chicken. This is his house. I merely live here, pay all the bills, clean his litter, feed him, make sure he has water and all that good stuff. It's Freddy's domain, and I'm just living in it, and I'm fine with it. I completely understand. But he is a spoiled little stinker. Oh, and he's peeking around the corner. He's waiting to see what's going on. Once I open this bag of chicken. We see you. We all see you, Freddy. So, sorry. I'm gonna have to, You're like, alright, I'll give up hiding. Now it's just, I'm going to come over. But yeah, Fredo is Fredo. But I need both my hands for this part. So I do apologize for that, but I need my hands. Freddy, don't you know? Boy, I will toss you into the tub with an inch of water in it if you do it. Nope. You don't want to get the water treatment, sir. Honestly, if you ever have a cat who is causing you problems, just put them like in 1 inch of water. And then they look at everything very differently for about, I don't know, a week. Because Freddy, on occasion, used to try and poop in my shower. Yep. And he does not do that anymore, thankfully. But it is because I also filled the shower up with just about an inch of water, and then he jumped into it. And he was not prepared. He did not like the water. He is not a water cat. Sorry I'm moving you around a bit, but I just need to get this glove on so I can go ahead and season this chicken for the barbecue. No? Okay. Most things, Freddy will just go for. Nope. See? Didn't we just have this talk, buddy? Didn't we just have this talk? Alright. I'll go to the other side. That will only delay the inevitable. Because Freddy will, of course, go where he pleases. And I do have to shut this back. Because Freddy looks at, chicken water as something that he is completely allowed to drink. Which he is not. Can't tell him that, though. He doesn't understand. Now, I could go ahead and turn on the spray. Spray Freddy for like 10 seconds. See? That's what I'm talking about. But I don't have to. I just show him that the spray works, and he'll move along. Not the worst way to do it, not the best. But he is a very, very food-driven boy. So I have to kind of treat him as an adult. Scary thought. I don't even treat my coworkers as adults. Not all the time. Some of them, yeah. Others, not a chance. So, let me just season up this chicken. You guys can hang out with Freddy. Sorry. You guys can hang out with Freddy for a moment. And I'm just going to get our chicken ready for the grill. I'm using a little bit of a homemade salt. And it is actually delicious. But it is hibiscus and lime. So while making it, I did use plenty of hibiscus flowers and a lot of lime juice. And if you were to eat it by itself, it's just going to taste like salt. However, were you to put a little bit of it inside of rice or something like that, you would immediately notice, one, the color effect. It will turn everything purple, but then you'll also get the citrus and everything else that really, really makes it good. Takes it to that level that you really want it at, where you're getting super good flavor. What are you doing, boy? Causing trouble? So, like I said, I'm just seasoning this up right now. Because we're going to go outside and grill this chicken up. Now, a lot of people do not know that it is good to put a little bit of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, on the skin of meat as you are cooking. I know it sounds odd, but this makes the skin so much better. And it is a trick that I learned working in way too many restaurants. Like, if I were frying this, I would probably, like, velvet it, which is the Chinese method. But we're not going through all that right now. I'm not feeling well. I just want to go ahead and make something nice for dinner. Maybe a couple meals. And that's one of my tricks. And I would recommend you give it a shot. Because it never hurts. Does it, Fred? No. Doesn't hurt? Good boy. So we're going to give that a try. And while I have everything going, I'm going to take this outside, get it on the fire, and while it is on the fire, I will look for anything else that I want to put on it. So, we are going to get that done. And like I said, if anyone has a question, fire them off. Fire off your recipe, your way of doing everything. I am always interested, and it never hurts to learn something new, to learn somebody else's way of cooking or doing something. Go for it. You can try it. Not going to hurt you. Alright. Let me get all this on there, because I really don't want to have this all wasted. I don't like wasting anything. Just a habit, sorry. I'm giving you some quick swipes. But it's actually, we're just getting all our seasoning where it needs to be. So now we're going to go outside. We're going to put these on the fire. And that will be the beginning of a nice dinner. So, here we go. Let me check the fire. Make sure it's okay. Hopefully it is. It's been going for just a few minutes though. So it's probably going to need a touch longer. But I just want to check it out. Make sure we got a good burn going. That's neat. It's like fireworks. Nice, nice. Excellent. Let me check this side. Here we go. Alright. I inhaled way too much smoke right there. But, awesome. Alright, I'm gonna grab some tongs. We got our fire going. And from there, we will see what's next. And yes, I know Freddy wants to go out and play. But Freddy's got to wait to go out and play. So, we'll get there. But it's just not going to be quite yet. But then we'll come inside. We'll make a little bit of a barbecue sauce. And no, not yet, buddy. And after we make a barbecue sauce, and get the chicken on the grill, then we will start talking about Magic the Gathering. I collect cards. I mean, I do a lot of things. This should really not come as a shock to anybody, given the name of my channel. But I do a lot of things because I'm just interested in quite a few of them. And so, because of my interest, I also bought some Magic the Gathering cards. I bought the mystery boosters from 2021. And I got a few hits on there, but I'm going to run through those and show you what I got out of it. For $10 a pack. So that's through my local gaming store. But it was pretty cool because some of them, I ended up making out. Probably broke even overall. Okay. There we go. Let's get that sucker going. A little bit of air. Just blow on it. It'll be fine. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to give it like 2 or 3 minutes to really heat up. And we don't want to like overcook our chicken, but we are going to add some smoking wood because why not? That's me. That's what I do. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own way of doing things. So I'm going to go ahead and run in real quick since that fire is about ready. Not quite ready. It's about ready. You don't want to have the flame coming up through the grill grate because it's harder to control your cooking at that point. So, take your time. Let it cook down a little bit. You're still not going to be able to hold your hand above it just because you don't see a flame. It is plenty hot. So we'll go ahead. We'll get that moving. But, again, I've got to check on Mr. Freddy. Make sure he's doing good. Freddy, are you doing good? Oh no, you got food cooking. So this is when Freddy is trying to be on his best behavior. Because he knows outside on the grill is some chicken. And Freddy loves chicken. So, since Freddy loves chicken, he is all of a sudden going to behave quite well. Up until that chicken is done cooking. Where he will try to eat it, whether it's in my hand or somebody else's. He was looking at me because he knows I'm talking about him. But that's my giant cat. And he's amazing. So now that I have the chicken ready, and I'm about to put that up on the heat. Now I'm thinking, do I do a rub or a sauce? And really, I'm thinking I'm just gonna end up doing a rub tonight, and that'll make that easier. But like I said, we'll get on to the magic cards in just a minute. I've just got to go ahead, check on Freddy, make sure everything's good, make sure Freddy is spying on the kitchen. So now he's torn between the grill outside, and he knows it's lit, and he knows there's going to be food on the grill. But then there's the kitchen. This is a tough spot for this cat to be in. Because he's like, I have food in both directions. What do I do? Which one do I go to? Freddy, he's a little bit older. He's a whopping 5-year-old. 35 in cat years. And so he has decided he's going to stay in the middle. And that way, he is assured of being able to see where the food is coming from at any given point. Now, got to give him some props for that. That's straight orange cat behavior right there. Got to know where the food's at. 24/7. Because if Freddy sees the bottom of his food bowl, oh, that's it. It's over. It's like the end of the world. It's like he hadn't been fed in 800 years. Freddy, when was the last time you ate food? Like 10 minutes ago? I know, buddy. I know. But you will sing the song of all kitties if you see the bottom of your food bowl. We know it. We all know it. It's all good, though, because I love you. So, let me check on this fire one more time. We've got the chicken ready. And I think we should be in a pretty good spot. Oh, yeah. We definitely are. We got that good all-around coal going. So, with that, we are going to put a little food down. Now, I do like to go bone side down first. And that's just because, that side, you really want the heat to get into the bone. You really want it to, heat the bones up, too. It's one of the things I've learned over time. Like, if I was doing a T-bone or something like that, unless that bone gets hot, the meat around it is going to be red. And while I myself prefer to eat something like a steak, medium rare, so it doesn't really bother me. Other people who want like a mid-well or a well-done steak, gotta get that bone hot. Get that bone hot, the rest of it'll cook itself through in time, no worries. Okay, so we have a couple of chicken leg quarters on there for now. And like I said, bone side down, and that'll be fine. So now, since I have that working, and you can see they're not directly over the heat, they'll be fine. They're getting hot, but they're getting hot at a pace that we control. So next up is the Magic the Gathering cards. So coming in, and sometimes I'm like anyone else. Sometimes you like get this little bit of nostalgia for something. And while I did not play Magic the Gathering, I did, however, play Dungeons and Dragons as a kid. And no lie. So lately, I have decided that I wanted to start picking up some cards. One, the art's cool, and it's always fun to look at that part. But it's also fun just to collect a little something. Now, incidentally, when I did pick these up, I didn't really think about value. I just thought about something that I could, like, take a look at, enjoy, whether it's the art, the colors, the text, which is sometimes very funny. So with that, I have just been enjoying it. And so, while I have been doing that, um, for good or ill, I have spent some money. But I think I've ended up making some money back. And so I ended up getting cases, and I don't know if anyone else collected like basketball or football cards or hockey cards or baseball cards growing up. I did. I had a collection of cards that had over, I want to say, like 400 Michael Jordan cards. And I have no idea what happened to any of them. Because nowadays, I'd love to have those cards. Love it. But I don't. So these are just some of the better ones that I have come across. I have a friend of mine that I work with, and he'll take a look at some of these, and he'll give me his opinion. But aside from his opinion, I do know that I did nab a couple really good ones. And so I had to go ahead and get the right case and everything else, like this one. And then I got this one. And they're just neat cards. But that one made me happy, because that one is worth quite a bit of money. So it's these weird little things that pull you back in. And so I just wanted to show you those. And, it's not my coin collection, which, dear me, I have not gone over that. And I'm not going to right now. But I haven't gone over my coin collection in quite a while. Because that is oh boy, Freddy, you're almost out of food. You're gonna starve in the next 15 minutes. Yep, he agrees. Totally agrees. He's gonna starve. It's gonna take 15 minutes. Totally joking, but you have to understand. He's an orange cat. He's gonna start singing the song of the cat people in just a minute or two. Don't worry about that on the floor. That is for where I spill stuff while I am cooking. And it's just nice to already have it down there, so I don't have to wipe up every spill. I just have a bundle ready. Planning ahead. we're gonna fib and say that's its purpose. But it's also, I already spilled some stuff. Chicken juice on the floor. Not good. So now let's take another walk outside and see how the chicken's coming along. Now I put it off heat um, because I am gonna throw more smoke pellets on there. And I'm going to grab a handful of those right now. And these are hickory. And I do also have some apple wood, but, you know, piece at a time. So, we're just going to use this to add on a little level of flavor to the food. And so there we go. We've got that cooking. It's going to do a just fine job. But we want that smoke. We want it. And that smoke's going to help us out. Because that smoke right there is going to help form a pellicle on our chicken quarters. And then give us that extra punch of flavor. And there's nothing wrong with a little extra flavor on the food. So we'll get that smoke going. I wish the broccoli or any of the other things that I have going on were already complete. However, some of these are just herbs. And with that, I haven't decided whether I will be using any of them on the chicken tonight. The lemon verbena, which is right there, and the rosemary right next to it, those would be great on the chicken. They really would. But for now, we're just getting everything smoky. And while that is smoking away, I'm going to relax for a minute because now I showed you the magic cards. So we got that done. And you got to see Freddy, although what's Freddy doing now? We can spy on him through the window. What's that? What's that? What are you doing, Freddy? What are you doing? What? Oh. Can't reach me. Can't get me. He is the best boy. He really is. So, what are you doing, Fredo? So we're goofing off with Freddy for a minute because why not? Hey, buddy. Why don't you open the door? Come outside. No? Alright, buddy. I see how it is. But it's neat to spy on Freddy and antagonize him. Because he will antagonize me once the chicken's done. Believe that. That boy's gonna be hungry. Aren't you? Gonna be a Hungies boy? Yeah. I know, buddy. But don't worry. Pretty soon, we're gonna go ahead and have some food together. But you're gonna have to wait a moment. Oh, see? Why are you meowing? Because I'm out here? Oh, it's alright, buddy. It's okay. I'm gonna come inside pretty soon. Alright. So, this is starting to look how we want it. We are getting ourselves a little pellicle formed. We're getting that smoke, which we definitely do want. And so pretty soon we'll be good to flip those. And you can see that from that glow on the inside. We're getting ready. We're getting there. But while I like to tease Freddy, I'm never going to torment Freddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah. You gonna have good dinner tonight, buddy? Are you excited? Maybe. Sort of. Perhaps. Just a little. That's okay, buddy. Pretty soon we'll have ourselves a nice dinner. And I know you will be there to enjoy it. Freddy skids a little bit whenever he jumps on something. If it's smooth, it's kind of funny. And it is just that he is bigger than he thinks. Those are 5-gallon water bottles next to Freddy. And as you can see, Freddy is taller than those 5-gallon water bottles. He is a big boy, and although he forgets it, and he is going to knock my coin collection off of the counter again. Yeah. You, buddy. Completely on you. And we know you're going to do it. So, I'm just waiting for the inevitable. I tried to prevent it before, didn't work out. So, while we have the chicken cooking, if we have any of our channel regulars show up, hey, I miss you guys. Sorry I haven't been on in over a week. And my apologies, because I just had no voice. And even now I still sound like, crap. But it's okay. That's alright. We'll be alright. And I will be hearing from you again shortly, I know. I am going to put up the video, if anyone is interested, where I open the mystery booster convention packs from 2021 of the Magic the Gathering cards. I just have to edit that video, and I want to insert some of the prices just to show you what I paid and what I got back out of it, because I paid $60. I don't believe I made my money back on that one. But I do believe that I will make money on some in the future. So until that point, I don't know. I will probably buy a pack here and there. But I also haven't done any gold panning videos in a little bit. And I do want to pan some gold again, because, like, the amount of fun that you have when you are, like, just, panning sand with nice gemstones and rocks in it. But then you get all the way down to the end, and then you have gold shining out through this black sand. It's really fun. And I would actually recommend anyone give that a try. Because it doesn't need to be expensive. So, bear that in mind next time you're like watching a painting video or something like that. Because a lot of times that's how they make their money as well. So, that being said, I am going to finish cooking my dinner, and I may be back on in a little bit, but I want to get, you know, dinner out of the way for me and Freddie, and of course, I will have a video of Freddie eating his own chicken leg because he will definitely enjoy it. So until that point, you guys stay safe, be well. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and please leave a comment. For good or ill, I do try to respond to everybody, even when people get a little nasty. But I bartended for 25 years, so uh, your nasty is nothing. Mine can be like detrimental, but don't worry about that. I'll talk to you later. You have a good one. Bye bye.